Chinese ship in Philippine waters, the Foreign Affairs Department says the Coast Guard has no authority to allow a Chinese research vessel to stay in the country. DFA Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin says it approved the Chinese embassy's request for the ship to only seek shelter. We now go above and beyond the headlines with Coast Guard Commandant Admiral George Ursabia. Good evening, sir. Welcome to Newsnight.
Good evening, Pia, and good evening to your listeners. This is the Commandant of the Philippine Coast Guard, Admiral George Ursabia.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Well, sir, let's begin with this. Yes, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, Pia.
Okay. Well, sir, let's begin with this. Can we talk about the timeline first? When did this Chinese vessel first enter Philippine waters, Philippine territory, and when did the Coast Guard find out about this? And when did the incident happen where Coast Guard Catanduanes, I think, tried to board the ship, but the vessel's captain refused boarding?
Well, this vessel, Pia, has been monitored every now and then, transiting our waters up north. And this is a marine scientific survey vessel, so it conducts research. And most of their research is being done in the Pacific. And in this case, they decided to take shelter in Catanduanes because of weather disturbance in the Pacific. That's why they entered our territorial waters, specifically in Catanduanes. And that was when the Coast Guard noticed this. But since there was no advice from DFA on this, so we made such intervention. And this was, we learned about this last Sunday.
I see. Last Sunday, January 31. Sir, when a foreign vessel enters our country's waters or exclusive economic zone or territorial waters, hindi po ba dapat merong the permission that is sought happens before entry or right after entry? Because earlier you said every now and then they're there, no? The ship was there.
Yes, we should consider that many vessels are transiting our waters, Pia. And when they are transiting, for as long as they're just transiting, there's no need for them to seek permission from us. But they have to put on their AIS for us to be able to monitor the movement, which in this case, this vessel has complied on that, and that we were able to monitor her movement. And it just so happened that they were forced, it's a force majeure on their part to take shelter in Catanduanes because of a weather disturbance in the Pacific. And for humanitarian consideration, this is allowed under UNCLOS. That's why they took shelter in Catanduanes.
Okay. Yes. Sir, what is AIF? Yung binanggit po ninyo? AIF?
Automatic Identification System. Automatic Identification System.
Okay. Sir, yung,